Miss Gypsy. This first stack here is the current situation, what the main theme of the reading is about. Then your next stack will be things from the past. Third is, what's it called? Oh, dear Lord. Menopause brain. All right, sorry. Third is future. Fourth stack is what needs to be removed or worked on. And then fifth stack is possible future. So, for the first stack, current situation, what came out is we have got number 35, never jam today, promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. Mermaid of immersion, complete commitment. We've got determination and the Four of Pentacles, greed in reverse. All right. So the first card, oops, that's crooked, which is never jam today. This one says, Alice couldn't help laughing as she said, I don't want you to hire me, and I don't care for jam. It's very good jam, said the Queen. Well, I don't want any today. At any rate, you couldn't have it if you did want it, the Queen said. The rule is jam tomorrow, jam yesterday, but never jam today. When the White Queen makes her outrageous statement that jam is for tomorrow and for yesterday, but never today, Alice realizes that no one will ever get the jam. When this card comes to you, what it can mean, well, it is likely that someone is making promises that sound like there is plenty on offer, when the fact is, it is extremely unlikely they will ever deliver and come. They will never come through with all the wonderful things they are attracting you with. You see, when this card comes, someone is claiming that they can do a lot of good for you, but whatever they are offering, a pay raise, a good time, a commitment, it will never be. The promise is never delivered on or enjoyed today. Divination meaning is, words are plenty, but deeds are few. Thinking that the past and the future are better than the present. Being attracted by promises of good times and abundance that may never be kept. Boasting of plenty, but never enjoying it in the moment. Manipulation and withholding. Demand results in the present and work towards satisfying your desires yourself. Don't buy what they are selling. Okay. Number 44, Mermaid of Immersion. This has been a time of always planning, not doing, procrastinating, and making excuses for hold-ups, reasoning to not go ahead, choosing to live in the land of excuses and old ways. When the deep underneath is calling you, your soul has asked you to do this, but you continually waste your time and fritter away. It is precious. It is bright. It is good. This is different from enjoyment. This is fear mass quandering. There are poisons and toxins, old thoughts and patterns that you have maintained. Break free. Dive deep. Dive in. Be surrounded by and belong to the beauty you wish to become. When you return to the land, everything will have changed in beautiful ways. Right, then these two we have got determination, which is the Queen of Wands, which is also your fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. This one here represents Aries, but... And then we have got greed in reverse, Four of Pentacles. All right, so Queen of Wands in a situation. Let's see. Queen of Wands represents a situation where you will have to be direct with obligations and with people in order to set things into motion. The ability to do what you have to do to set things right is right in front of your face. The determinations you need to fulfill this are things that will grow within you. On the negative side, avoid becoming narrow-minded and only seeing one option or one side of the problem or truth. By doing this, you will have no options or motivations to help you clear things that are bothering you, which in turn takes a toll on you and what you want to do. All right. Four of Pentacles in reverse. When reversed, this card represents the process of learning to let go of things. Whatever it is that you have in your possession, you are no longer attracted to it. You are no longer attached to it. You have learn to release things that are learn to release things that are useless to you. You need to learn to release things that are useless to you and to value what is really important. So our next stack here. This is things from your past that oh my goodness. These are things from your past that are coming up now. All right, so what we got here first. First card is 31, Believe, Strange Encounters. And we've got 37, the Fairy Ring, Advanced Training and Rapid Improvements. Bats in the Belfry, you can achieve great things. With Temperance, Moderation, King of Swords, Logic, and Inner Skills 1, the Magician. All right. Number 31, Believe. This one's quote is, "Do you know, I've always thought unicorns were fabulous monsters too. I never saw one alive before. Well, now that we have seen each other," said the unicorn. "If you'll believe in me, I'll believe in you. Is that a bargain?" Meeting people who are very unlike people you have met before. Mystic events and particular experiences. Interactions with different cultures, customs and belief systems. Mystical encounters with elemental beings who interact with you. Finding they are just as real as you are. Discovering new places, environments, even climates that are different to any you have experienced before. Something unusual that is most decidedly as real as you are. Oh, she's got her little crown on her head. Okay. Next, the Fairy Ring. This is learning new skills through hard work, which I always see this card as the YouTube card because this place is a three-ring circus. But, all right, squirrel. Learning new skills, advancing in your talents. Sharpening your reactions and senses and following discipline and structure is important now. You're likely to take a course, study, and gain solid credentials in a field you're looking at longingly. There will be examinations, a very important test of your skills, to assess your stability for the task, role, vocation, and so forth. You must update and refresh your existing skills because things are changing, have changed, and will continue to change. This will excite you, and you will discover joy and purpose of learning a new skill. The course you'll have to take will have to do with holistic healing, witchcraft, rituals, spells, sensitivity, the alertness, environmentalism, or finances, savings, and investments. The more flexible and adept you become in these areas, the more amazing your life will be every day. Train, work hard, and hold your head high. You will soon have the chance to demonstrate why these new skills are so vital and important to many more people than just you. What the heck was that? Alright. Pause. Alright, this one says, others may say you are indeed batty. And this audacity, has seemed mad, even to you at times. The current state has been preceded by a heavy, hurtful climb. Just because no one can quite see how you've made it to the top does not mean you do not have to climb. There was no magical lift, no easy way up, nor did you fly. But you did follow your instincts, and we, the bats, the ones who can see you in the dark, lead you to your current home. Now you are here, and so many wonders can you see. And so peaceful and fine it feels to be high above it all. The air is fresh and clean, and you can see just where you need to go in the future. There will be time to start the next great journey, but just for a moment, take the time and enjoy the wind at your back, the incredible view stretched out before you, and the freeing sense of detachment from the cares and woes of all those who said it could never be done, that you could never have the skills, that you could never climb so high. You have. You have done well. Now take a moment to enjoy the magnificent view and all the wisdom this height can offer you. See the future directions. See where you've made what others call mistakes, and see how those below stay stuck. And know you need only to ask for others' help, especially when the darkness falls. You will find your way to the beginning of another great journey into places that others say it is not possible to go. You have shown it to be so. Now let's just take in the glorious view. This is moderation. So we've got temperance, which is moderation. And then we've got logic and... Alright, so in this deck, temperance has got a bit... Well, this whole deck has a little bit different meaning than the normal tarot. Alright, so on this one it is... And in reading, this card advises that you should start moderating your life now. Moderate all that's around you. Learn how to live with the things that annoy you, and yes, with people who annoy you as well. That's a hard thing to do. You're right. Squirrel, okay. Of all things, learn how not to just give into temptation. Not to give into temptation. Keep away from all harmful things. Do not invite or attract negative energy. Allow yourself to live in perfect peace and harmony. The way to balance issues in your life is to silently observe your surroundings and be aware of all that's around you. React properly to unexpected situations. Best thing is to try not to react at all. But never mind. Alright, so we have got logic learning. This is Aquarius. And King of Swords is... Alright, so this is somebody who is Aquarius, or... Usually I just read these for the situation. So things from the past. Energy of the King of Swords is futuristic, progressive, and constant. The King rules Uranus. Sorry. Let me cut that out. The King rules Uranus, the planet of change and turning points. It is associated with Aquarius, who embodies the archetype that is the logic thinker. Aquarius rules friendships. The King of Swords represents a situation that you'll have to think about with logic and conviction. Take time from your busy schedule to think of a way you can deal with personal problems hindering you from doing what you want to do. Alright. Number 1, the Magician. I love this card. She's stinking cute. Alright. Squirrel. Alright. So... Number 1, the Magician. What a cute little hat. Alright, so in this deck, in a reading, this card advises that you should start to learn how to develop your skills and put them to use. In order to create whatever it is that you want, you must first learn by trial and error. Nobody becomes good at something without trying. You see, within you, you possess magical skills at which you are unaware of. If anything, put your skills to use. Alright. Alright. So this one here, this is near future. First card you got is uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Then we've got Snow White. With her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence. A beautiful little worm. Oh my goodness. A beautiful little worm. Take care of yourself. And then Page of Wands, venture. So number 39, uncertainty. The caterpillar and Alice looked at each other for some time in silence. At last, the caterpillar took the hookah out of his mouth and addressed her in a languidly sleepy voice. "Who are you?" said the caterpillar. "This is not an encouraging opening for a conversation." Alice replied rather shyly, I hardly know, sir. Just at present. At least I knew who I was when I got up this morning. But I think I must have changed several times since then." When Alice meets the caterpillar, he wants her to tell him who she is. What she is, Alice feels she cannot answer. As she has changed so much on her journey through Wonderland, she is unused to being so tall. It feels strange to be so small. But her indignation, her sadness, and uncertainty are not met with sympathy. Instead, the caterpillar gifts her with a chance to change herself to the size she feels comfortable with. He does not tell her how she should feel or what size she should be. But he does offer the keys to self-empowerment by steadily letting her know she can choose her own size. with the aid of the mushroom. Good advice from an unexpected query. If you try, practice, and are willing to make mistakes along the way, you will become far more powerful and reach the places that you're longing to be. All right. So, this will come out. I felt I need to pull another one. So this one for sure. First is number 9. You inspire trust. It is time for you to step up and protect others that are smaller and more fragile than you. This may be a reversal of roles to you. But the deer and the hare and the quiet soft ones have chosen you because they trust that you can do the job. You may feel like an unlikely hero, and you may experience a complete unforeseen victory. But you can do it. You must take great steps now to live up to this honor and trust. It will be simple for you for a while to remain in the forest, but when you venture out into the world again, you will make choices that support your animal friends. Make a commitment to protect animals by supporting wildlife. Choose cruelty-free products and raise awareness of animal rights within your school and family. Something you wished for will be given up. For now, you can do something for the good of others, but your energy will change as a result, and that will bring you to the deepest dreams and desires, purified at a perfect time. All right, number 17. This is one I've never gotten before. Beautiful little worm, take care of yourself. This is the time for restoration. You must slow down, wrap yourself in a metaphysical cuddle blanket, and drift, just for a time. You may experience some sniffles, aches, pains, colds, flus. It is time to take shelter from parties and lots of people. No matter how much they love you, it is now time for you to experience the solace you wish for. To take very good care of your beautiful self, to slow down, and to heal in a safe environment you give yourself. It is time to remember how loved you are, and that there are people and beings, including magical beings, who truly watch over you and care. You can spend time redecorating your room, moving some furniture, rearranging your desk, or even organizing all your files online. There will be someone you can trust nearby who will look after you, so you can relax and dedicate your time to yourself and to your cocoon. Remember to treat yourself with love and tender compassions, and others will follow. Before long, thanks to the comfort you've given yourself and the time out, your energy will resurge again, vital, flowing, bright, and quick after this time of gentle sleep and rest. And then we have got the Page of Wands, which she's an air sign. Pisces? No, Gemini, Aquarius. Gemini, Aquarius, and what else? Libra. Alright, so Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So a wand is... Page of Wand denotes a person who is radiant, fierce, and spunky, and has a spark of life. The persona and attitude burns anything and everything like a wildfire, igniting it with energy. With a simple word and action, they can inflict motivation and inspiration into other people. They also bring out the best in a person when they feel they're feeling their worst. In a situation, the Page of Wands represents a situation where you may want to live your life in moments as if they were your last. You will not be hurting yourself or anyone by doing this. On the contrary, you will be showing them that you're capable of doing this. Take a risk without fear, and one that means a lot to you. Take a risk without fear, and one that means a lot to you. Something you've always wanted to do, but never felt you were up to. It is better to have tried than have not tried at all. On the negative side, avoid people and situations that bring your self-esteem down, or people who doubt and disallow your abilities to achieve and oversee problems hindering you. As much as it hurts, you will have to cut a cord and distance yourselves from negative people. Alright. This one here is what needs to be worked on, what you need to remove, things that are hurting you. So, such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. I'll move my finger out the way. We've got clock time, time pressure in a rush, the fairy bee, my life is sweet, mermaid in a koi pond, rediscover your individuality, become a dragon. Ooh, okay, that's a new card too. And Knight of Wands, which is stigmata, which is also burdens and religious dogma. Alright, let's try this again. I don't think it recorded anything I just read. Alright, so let's do this again. Alright, so back to number 45. Such a curious dream. Alright. Alright, take two. Okay. She told her sister as well as she could remember them. All these strange adventures of hers. All these strange adventures of hers, and when she has finished, her sister kissed her and said, "It was a curious dream, dear. Certainly, but now, run on into your tea. It's getting late." We often have remarkable moments, just like Alice does, when we begin our journey by following the white rabbit. But just as we must follow the dream, we must learn to return to every day. In this card, at this moment, you're being asked to return to what many people consider ordinary. You must take care of yourself, eat well, go home, be grounded, and take care of what must be taken care of. The ordinary and yet blessed responsibilities within our lives. There is still great magic in this, especially after journeying through our own wonderland and knowing true enchantment. For we can return, but we are forever changed. Its meaning is a time when work must be done, eat well, and prepare good meals. Make magic in your everyday activities and ordinary moments. A return from extraordinary experiences, adventures, travel, or holiday. When the time is right, you will encounter Wonderland once again. Right, number 14, clock time. Time pressure in a rush. Oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting. We are a long way from seasonal times, from the ebb and flow of tides, the cycles of the moon, the rise and set of the sun. Instead, we, like the rabbit, have watches and clocks that tick-tock to mark the passing of every second. There are times when you need to move more quickly, when you have appointments, deadlines, and important responsibilities that need to be completed. When you're amidst such activities, you will be consumed with them. You may become anxious, short of breath, hurried, and rushed. It may seem that you need to move faster than other people need. This can lead to stressful, heart-racing moments. And when you are reactive like this, you are less capable than you are You are less capable than when you are focused, calm, and clear. This says a time of stress and added workload, increased responsibility. Feeling it's too late to pursue your dreams. Feeling pushed to complete too many tasks. The ability to say no. Insufficient support. Urge to rush. This could be a time of dynamic opportunity. My God. This could be a time of dynamic opportunity. Why can't I say that word? But you must take charge of your own workload and do what must be done. It's time for one last push. All right. So, we've got number 6, the fairy bee. And this is one I have not gotten before. My shapeshifters. All right, number 6. You ask me where the honey is, where the sweetness of life, the ease of life is. The wonder where the casual health and robust days have gone, and where the brightest flowers and sunshine have vanished to. No one took these things from you. You denied yourself your need and pleasures. I am here at this time, yet you have turned away from the natural world. For you to bring back the sweetness, you must spend time with the flowers, ones that bloom generously, flowers of the plant kingdom and flowers of the humankind. You have spent too much time among the bare-branched ones, who have told you you will never acquire the luxury and feeling safe and comfort. But I'm here to share that living life sweetly is simply for you now. You spend too much time among the bare-branched ones who have told you that you will never acquire the luxury or feeling safe of comfort. But I'm here to share that living life sweetly is simply for you now. As being outside in the sunshine for a few moments each day. Then the flowers will bloom and the bees will come back. Your joy and delights will return. So things have been tough for a while now. There seems to be a place where flow happens, but you just need to find the way into the stream. The fairy bee is here to show you where the honey is and how to attract pollinators, the sacred messengers who can create the concentrations you need. Have no doubt your life can be as sweet and sound as honey, as healthy and strong and productive as bees, and as busy doing things you love as theirs. And at the end of the time of the busyness that's heading your way, the inertia and feeling being left out of one's life and being left out of one's life's secrets has lifted you. You will experience abundance and golden times when this card shows up. Let the bees show you ancient wisdom, and if you listen, they will show you where the honey is. Have 10-minute sun baths each day. Smell the flowers, taste the honey. Let the golden age begin. Number 41. Mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality and become a dragon. Due to a time of camouflage, stasis, or dormancy, you have forgotten who you are. Now you have outgrown what once was a safe haven. It is time to move on. For your stagnation in your current position and circumstance. There must be fresh water brought in because there is no longer enough room for you to grow. It is time to break free and take the next challenge. Energy that you feel you lack at this moment will flow to you. You have great courage within you, and you are much more than you seem at present. You must take a great journey upstream to find the place where you will prosper, flower, and grow into dragonhood. You will be more successful and more important. You will be a great mentor once you have undertaken the climb. Begin it now. You have taken on the markings of others, the hues and tones, their voices and mannerisms, without even knowing it. You have been like the water, but instead of gathering into your own great force and finding a way through the tiniest crack to yourself, you stayed in a shallow pool than you were meant for. You feel sluggish, tired, and very much like you're no one special. I'm here to tell you, you are special. You have grown too large for this safe haven. It is time to swim free. It is time to swim free, to somehow make it through a challenging time in front of you in order to reach a place where you can grow and flourish, and to become even more than the dream you've dreamed of being. You have listened to advice that assures you that staying here will keep you safe. And you have been safe. Now it is time to move on about your personally. For a great and unknown truth about your personally will be revealed. It will be worth the initial discomfort, for a great and unknown truth about your potential will be revealed. All right. Nine of Wands, which is the stigmata and also burdens. This one here also is dogma. Release of dogma. All right. In a reading, this card represents an opportunity to recuperate after being hurt by people, or from overexhausting yourself. You have been physically or emotionally wounded by someone you care about, and the pain is devastating. But you have to see yourself through. It is crucial that you conserve your vitality for what's ahead in the future. The rewarding thing is that you have the power and the ability to heal yourself and walk forward. This is possible future. First one we've got number 11, changed in the night. And then managed to be glad. Oh, they still go in reverse. The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. The deep dark sea mermaid, finding solutions in unknown places. And then we've got generosity and strength. I don't know why that was upside down, that one. Actually, no, it did come out upside down. All right, number 11, changed in the night. Dear, dear, how queer everything is today. And yesterday things went just as usual. I wonder if I've been changed in the night. Sometimes we change slowly. A little change here and there, adjustments there, tiny shifts day by day. And over time we grow into a very different version of ourselves. But at other times we feel like we've been changed in the night. One day we may suddenly, without any warning at all, be very queer indeed. For Alice, and perhaps for you, When you receive this card, there is a sense that that so very much has changed in an instant that the world has quite suddenly been turned upside down or right side up, and we have not had a moment to grow used to this new reality. The way we now are, or the rules of the world we find ourselves inhabiting. This is sudden and unexpected changes, a shock, unexpected news, adjustments to a new such situation, finding out more about who we are, inexperience and uncertainty, an identity crisis due to changing circumstances. Uh-huh. 43, managed to be glad. I wish I could manage to be glad, the Queen said. Only I can never remember the rule. You must be very happy living in the wood, and being glad whenever you like. Right, in reverse is a belief that happiness is easier for others who seem more fortunate and have been given blessings you have missed out on. Believing that happiness is an act of fate, rather than a disciplined way of thinking and behaving. Feeling happiness is out of reach, focusing on sadness rather than bliss that can be created. You need to work on your happiness. Put your happiness into your own hands. It is something which it can be managed, nurtured, and grown. Accomplishments that life can be very difficult and challenging, but you're being asked to grow the happiness you long for out of a magical well and desire to feel joy once again. All right. 36. All right, this one says, fossils are totems of our ancient past, and the Trilodites speak of the times before Lemuria and Atlantis, an age where the earth herself was born from the cosmic egg, cracking open and becoming. Our past is fascinating. Our past is rich. And our ancestry is worth investigating. But to live there, to cry because we believe we are no longer at that perfect time in our lives, it is to deny the gifts of the present and the treasures of the future. When this card appears to you, know that you are experiencing an epiphany, that your sadness is now of your own making. For you are recycling the moment in your past when all changed. When your world failed you. And this is preventing you from opening and being fully alive. Now, this is not a death, but a long, lingering non-life. A twilight life, a kind of way of preventing yourself from the possibilities of ever being hurt again. Please allow yourself to come back to us from the land of unburdened pain. Slowly you must, but place the past and its unrealized promises down. Bury it. Let it become a memory, and allow your guides to bring you into the beauty of life once again. There is possibilities in experiencing strong and compulsive nostalgia and regrets, thinking about old issues over and over, believing life has robbed or cheated you somehow, and forgetting the glory in its incredible blessings of breathing in and out. There may be also a fixation on past lives and early childhood hurts, an obsession with you finding what went wrong to explain your pain. Fight all that. You will win. Ah! Earthquake. You've got the deep sea mermaid. Find solutions in unknown places in the darkness. New discoveries about your own capabilities are happening now. The energy you send and receive become known to you. You see relationships between what you feel, send, and create in your own life. It all becomes clear. Where once it was frightening, now you can see the beauty of this responsibility. A radical truth. You are responsible. You may be interested in energy sources or scientific breakthroughs. Wise wizards like Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein and their theories may appeal to you at this time. You will consider ancient knowledge that has been long lain dormant. You will explore the Earth's energy grids and the power that can be held and can be flown through the deep waters. Deliberately obscured origins of ancient secrets will come to light. Wireless power and communication, telepathy, underwater archaeology, and oh my god, I can't make words. The discovery of ancient places, secrets held beneath the waters. Your source of your emotions will become clear. I'm going to read the other section. There are solutions in your everyday dilemma. This is a truth beneath so much. There are deep alternative energy sources. There are solutions to your every dilemma. There is a truth beneath so much of the mysteries. There is so much undiscovered in this world and in the great beneaths, just as this world has so many creatures and beings that walk along undiscovered to you. Too, the deep has deep hidden potentials. I am here to show you that there are places you must go that you have feared exploring, that you must go deeper, dig down into your own self and explore alternative worlds. There are many ways to produce energy to create illumination. There are so many undiscovered creatures and beauties here on, within, and under this planet. Let's meet them. We have knowledge, but we understand so little. In the great deep dark underneath are the secrets we have run from. In our own deep darkness, there are secrets for you. Can you look? All right. This card represents a time of giving and receiving is needed. You have enough material things to share. Donate to those who are less fortunate. Give without hesitation or obligation. When you are given a donation, don't be shy. Accept it. Don't be afraid to ask for it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Someone will aid you in some way. This card not only speaks about sharing and accepting material things, but also physical contact and verbal communication. Sharing is caring. I share, I care. You share, you care. Okay, it's very Dr. Seussy. How does that sound? Try sharing and caring sometimes. This is just... All right, and last is strength. All right, so with this in reverse is strength in reverse. Oh, I don't know if I showed it. Oh, that's better. Beware the evil tiger bat. No, sorry. I didn't say that. When received, this card says that you are not trying to be strong enough. You're letting people and situations overcome you. You need to invest time in finding your strong points and what areas in life can be defeated. Someone is underestimating your strength. This is also doubting your own strength, doubting that you can do it, but you can. All right, love, take what resonates out of this reading. I mean, if it doesn't apply, you know what I mean? Or take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I hope you had a blessed birthday. And the closest thing to a gypsy ball I had. All right, love. I hope your birthday was blessed.